Take a minute. Breathe. Whoops. It's 10:19 a.m. 62 degrees outside. I don't know what date it is because I'm not near the computer right now or the mouse to check. Whoop. Yeah. I still have my hair. It's in a ponytail. It keeps getting in my face and my eyes all sorts of red. Because my hair keeps getting in my eye. See? Every time. Ugh. Grow your hair. It's so nice. Grow it. Ugh. Okay. There, so it's not so fucking glaring. 10:21 a.m., October 23rd, 2022. It's a Sunday. No. No. And then some more no. Sit your ass down. Talking to him. You fucking weirdos. Every time I reach my hand down here to grab a fucking pile of cards, the dog's like, is it time to go out? No. Because I don't feel like having to listen to your barking outside every fucking goddamn day. And then to have the cops called on me because they're like, why is your dog barking? Well, because you guys are carrying negative energy and walking around me, and he's barking at you to stay away from me. Why are you calling the cops on me for walking my dog? So, why am I going to walk him? Okay. This is for no signs. This is for you watching. What you need to know for your right now, and then what you need to know for your today. Take a deep breath. Where do I put this so you're not staring at me like in a weird direction? Take a deep breath and just fucking breathe. I can feel your tension. And it's really annoying because you guys act like you're not good enough to be in my presence. A lot of you aren't, to be quite honest. But just breathe, okay? Just breathe. And if you don't want to be here, fucking leave. And if you're here for shady business, have a seat. Because I don't give a fuck about your dark magic. The magic you wield, that shit you send towards me, I turn it into other things. You want to know why and how? You'll never be able to do it anyway. Because Gaia, the planet you're using to fuck with the elements, to fuck with me, loves me. So whenever you guys are fucking with me, using magical forces of creation, those forces of creation are like, why are you messing with Celeste? And they attack you guys instead. And you guys are like, oh, she's doing magic, she's doing this, she's doing that. Bro, I'm like sitting here doing this. Playing a fucking flute, playing video games, cooking, cleaning, taking care of dog, cat, taking care of neighbors, baking cakes. And you guys are like, oh, she's doing dark magic. This is my magic. My vibration is my magic. Even when you send me down to the depths of hell, you know what I do? I sit there with Satan and I'm like, can you believe these bitches? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, you got any weed down here? And he's like, yep, come on. And then me, Jesus, and the devil sit there laughing at you guys. And you guys are like, ah, she's the devil's daughter. She's the devil's wife. She's the devil's mother. She's this, she's that. At least you're getting the she right this time. In your now, there are some of you who are highly, highly stressed out that you can't fuck with me. And every time you do, I just end up prettier. Even your ugly spells backfire. Why wouldn't I? I don't fight with any of you. I don't go into a war. I don't try to win any fucking contests. And even if I'm in a contest, I don't even know shit about it. Fight this dragon. Why? It's a friend. Look at how stressed out these people are in your lives and in mine. Constantly trying to battle the Kundalini energy, the inner power, the inner king, the inner prince. They're constantly trying to keep the inner masculine in a state of conflict, stress, and rejection, so that they can sit in the castle and stare through the stained glass windows and be like, oh, so pretty. It's so much better. Oh, we hate that bitch so much. You don't hate me. You're jealous of me. In the story, that prince killed that dragon to take a dress. And the princess was like, why did you kill that poor beast? And this idiot's like, kill it, get her a dress. You killed an animal. And you want me to wear its skin. And then the father figure is like, why is nothing working? Why is nothing working? We're so miserable. Where is that unicorn? Why can't we control it? Because I'm the last. How stupid would I be to submit to you? Now, you guys know, those of you that know, I'm top tier channeler. I channel in a way where I don't channel the stream. I go behind the curtain and I weave it with you. So when I'm doing the readings for you, there is no lie. This is your energy. And I'm reading it and processing it for you, the viewer. When I'm processing these things, I hear the echo. And then I give you life experience examples. Those of you who are like, oh, she's projecting, she's gaslighting, she's this, she's that. Incorrect. You're just not intelligent enough to know what I'm doing. There's such an arrogant energy. Do you sense it as I'm channeling it and speaking through it? You sense it, right? It's an energy of an arrogant woman or a man who thinks that they are doing the right thing by causing abuse, death, turmoil, conflict in someone else's life. The prince went to that dragon's cave to kill it. The dragon did not go to the prince to be killed. The dragon in the story was minding its own business. And the prince went to kill it because he's trying to prove something to the princess. And this is the prince's father, who just wants to keep the princess in prison because he thinks she's pretty. Now, how does that work with you guys in your own lives? Are you the prince or the father? Are you a princess dressed up as a prince? Are you a mother acting like a father? Are you a single parent juggling both roles while your son is off doing God knows what and you're sitting there? How do I raise a better boy? Maybe your son isn't a boy. Maybe your daughter isn't a girl. Maybe your husband isn't the king. Maybe your son isn't a prince. But they're just cowards. Or the men in your lives have been so fucking stressed out and juggling their testicles and trying to keep the women happy that the men end up becoming more womanly than the women are. And then the women get pissed off and they're like, why are you more woman than I am? And the men are pissed off saying, how dare you make us look bad as a man while you're a woman? All the cards on this deck, on this table, are men. Sorry, trying to block out this slide a little bit so you can see. They're all men. Not a woman in sight other than this. And I don't even get to be a real woman. You know? You ladies really need to step up your fucking Christed woman game. Because in the now, there are men in your lives that are tired. They're tired. They're tired that their inner child was never noticed. They are tired that no matter what they do to please you, they're doing it wrong. They are tired that no matter how much they feel or don't feel, it's still not good enough for the women in their lives. If you have no woman in your life, then it's about you with yourself and your woman side. Oh my god, this fucking camera. I literally just had you here and you were fine. Now you're not. Do you sense the frustration? Do you see how these petty little things keep going wrong? Why won't this camera just stay at the fucking height it was just at? It's so annoying. And then they're like, oh, Celeste, be more professional. Oh, Celeste, be more this. Motherfucker, I have to sit like this and I have to deal with this camera in a fucking 12 by 12 room 24/7. You want more class? You want more makeup? You want more clothing? You want more better whatever? Pay up. Because, personal note, my internet's being cut off in a few days. Because no money to pay it. I work for free. Not kidding. I got the email from Spectrum today. My phone has, I think, is going to be cut off today. Maybe. And the internet gets blocked 701s in a few days. So they've tapped my bank account in a way where I can't access my bank account to see how much my balance is. I changed the password 3 times last night. They changed it every time I changed it. No joke. So yeah, my credit card is somehow maxed out, even though it has a $500 limit. It's one of those build your credit cards. My I have 287 on there because they stole my food stamp card, my bank card, and everything a few weeks ago. So I was using my credit card to live for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks until I got the stuff in the mail again. So it was at like zero balance because I barely use it for anything. And now suddenly it's at 287, but my limit is 500 and my card keeps getting declined. No food, no bill money to pay my bills, no fucking internet in a few days. They turned my television set off. It does not turn back on. And it's a perfectly fine television set. 2 of them, actually. One of them was given to me by a neighbor. That one doesn't turn on either now. And the only thing I can do is sit here and make videos for you. Does that seem like it's normal to anyone else? And then when I'm bringing it up, they're like, "Oh, don't tell people about your personal life." You guys need to know what's going on. Because you guys think I'm complaining and bitching about shit. But what you don't realize is all this that's going on. It smells so good. Oh my God, this smells good. Do you guys see the dust? Can you lay down, please? Just fucking lay down. Stay. Like this. And stay. Stay or you're going back into doggy jail. I have no weed. I have no food. I have no money. But I have internet. So I'm working for free. This is how the men in your lives feel too, and some women. They're just working for nothing. At the mercy of a man that signs paychecks, that perpetually decides to steal and not give back. There's no decision. I've already made my decision. I'm going to steal from you. See that? Oh, there's a decision to give money to the feminine and stop stealing from her, to free her instead. Nope, no decision to give money to the feminine. Steal from her instead and keep her in the cage. Do you guys have an adequate understanding of this energy now? King of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Devil. Now, I want you guys to comprehend this. There are masculine energy beings in your lives, not feminine. Even if they have a womb, they are masculine minded. They're after money, fame, power, control, knowledge, and followers. Masculine. Water and air, so their emotions turn to ice instantly when they're wronged. It's a father and son duo, or a mother and son duo, or a father and daughter duo. A distorted fucking duo. This duo in your life, whether it's you or not, or someone around you, or you to yourself, because if you're here listening to this, it applies to you too. Just like it applies to me reading it outwards. In my life, it's a bunch of shady ass women A bunch of shady ass women and a bunch of jealous ass ex-boyfriends and a bunch of jealous ass people who are dating my ex-boyfriends and a bunch of really just manipulative fucking secret society people. That's in my life. This is the energy of moving forward, the chariot, the nine of swords, the two of coins. Which way do you go? Which way do I go? There's so much to do. There's so much to juggle. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help. I don't know what to be. King of Cups, peace, Ten of Wands, exhaustion, tired, time traveling, distorting reality, putting down burdens, but putting them on someone else's back because the next card is Seven of Swords. You see how twisted this energy gets? There's a man or a woman in your lives, elderly, over the age of 45, because this is over the age of 60, so I'm being very kind to people by saying over the age of 45. Someone old who has a child or an adopted child or a partner they treat as a child. These people are fucking with you guys, or you guys are fucking with me, or we're all being fucked with. Either way, there is a masculine energy that is perpetually attempting to destroy that which is natural, the serpent. And I don't mean the devil, I mean things they can kill to make clothes. That masculine is perpetually trying to destroy that thing because he does not want to see his daughter happy with another person. Because there's a there's a story in this book that Molly Grew is secretly King Haggard's daughter. This is so fucking convoluted. Look, someone trying to help the princess get to a garden, and the others are like, no, 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 fuck that. Okay. Sabotage, betrayal, anxiety, backfiring energies, manipulative man, manipulative old man, people in the military, people dealing with time constructs. Stop. People making willful decisions to betray others. Two of Swords in reverse, Seven of Swords upright. What is wrong with you people? King of Swords, King of Cups. Manipulative, sabotaging, destructive, conniving, hot and cold, traitors, cheaters, liars, thieves, vultures, illusionists. Ew. And the Queen of Coins in reverse. Like, this couldn't be more obvious than anything. You guys are literally trying to fuck with somebody to keep them in a state of poverty so that you can control their energy source and their creation abilities and what they make. Because if they were given more than, like in my example, if I had $300 extra a month or do 2 private readings a month, I could have a car, a house, take care of everything, go adopt a child, go build a wildlife sanctuary, open up a bakery with just 2 personal readings a month. But that's denied me with intent by people who don't want me to succeed. And it's the same energy for you guys. People in your environments are doing that to someone, to you, to me, or to themselves, because I'm in your environment too. It's so fucking shady and insidious. 7 of Swords and 2 of Cups. 2 of Swords in reverse. With the 10 of Wands behind it, and then the King of Cups and the King of Swords bookending those 3 cards. It's like on one side you have Prince Charming being a whore. On the other side you have his dad being a fucking backstabber. Dad, Prince Charming, switch the genders. And all these people want is this. 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. A paycheck and a peaceful day. Not even a happily ever after. There is some of you that are really stuck in your lower chakra systems, your lower consciousness. You guys think with your dicks instead of your brains. And then when you're like bringing heart and mind into cohesion, it's not the heart and mind, it's the mind and the genitals that come into cohesion. And you're like, how can I fuck this up for everybody, including myself? Because there's no heart in it. You guys see someone wanting something to do with the heart, and you guys go 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 10 of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords, 2 of Coins, taking the money away from who it belongs to, juggling it, keeping it away, keeping the person imprisoned, keeping them exhausted, interrupting their sleep, interrupting their food, damaging their bodies so they can't eat, damaging their finances. There's only 2 pentacles here, and they're in the hands of someone manipulating those 2 pentacles. The other pentacle is the Ace of Pentacles being brought at the end of the king, and the king being noticed for the false kings they are. Because whoever kills a dragon is a murderer. Doesn't matter what the dragon did. If you're a knight, if you're a dragon hunter, if you're a fucking Archangel Michael coming down to slay the serpent, you're a murderer. Congratulations, Michael. You killed something. I don't fear them. After all the shit I've been through, why would I fear an archangel? What have you done for me lately, Mikhail? Did you catch the crook stealing from me in 2 lifetimes? Did you get the people who killed me in the other lifetime so that I could be the fool in this lifetime? Did you protect me from rape? Did you protect my bank account from being destroyed? He who is like God. No, you did not. God kept me safe. The goddess kept me safe. Hell, even the devil kept me safe from some of you guys. But if Archangel Michael was really doing his job, if the archangels were really doing their job, if the aeons were really doing their job, even if the demons are really doing their job, wouldn't I and some of you have some fucking peace of mind by now? But we're supposed to bend our knees to the holy and the righteous, who do shady shit and allow shady shit to continue. And we're supposed to be like, praise. That sure seems like slavery to me. But who am I to say? I've been here for thousands of years. You guys will figure it out on your own eventually. Because remember, I'm ahead of you. So what I'm seeing is ahead in your road. I've already walked this. It's so tragic. Tragic in the way that people's intelligence is so dimmed that they think the Chariot, the 9 of Swords, and the 2 of Coins are a good way to start the day. Let's move forward in sabotaging someone else's finances. King of Cups, 10 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Manipulative asshole who puts the burden on others while he gets away with what he wants. King of Swords, 10 of Cups, Ace of Coins. But this King of Swords is destroying. time than the dragon because he couldn't have the unicorn. So sad. Oh no, are you watching this? Weird. I know I'm not like giving you advice right now, but holy shit, this energy is just, you guys really do this. You guys really do this. Why? Why? Where is it? 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 Why is this King of Cups and this King of Swords person doing this shit? What is the real deep down core reason? Knave of Swords and the Lovers. I told you so. I told you so. Because they want what's not theirs. You see the image of that fairy, of that princess on the kite? You see the image of that bitch down there with the blonde hair? Doesn't look like the one with the red hair, does it? But she's using that image to attract what's not hers, but belongs to her. You see that? These people, oh my God, my eye is like fucking burning. These people are attempting to steal shit from people that it doesn't, that, like, I have this, and that person's like, oh, that's so shiny, give it. And I'm like, no, it's mine. And they're like wiping memories, doing all sorts of shit, and they're like, you didn't have that to begin with. And then I'm like, wait, something's missing. And they're like, no, you're crazy, you're delusional. Nope, I'm supposed to have more money. I'm Venus, I'm supposed to have more money. And they're like, no, you're too ugly to be Venus. Well, whose fault is that? Who damaged my body? Twice. And I'm still better than most of you. Well, that's funny. Oh, I'll be as arrogant as I want. I'm telepathic. I can hear you. So when I'm being arrogant and you think I'm being arrogant, I'm talking shit to the person talking shit to me this way. Because there's people that sit and stare at the screen and insult, or they masturbate, or they like do curses and shit to the images. You guys know this. You guys know this. So when I'm like talking back and forth and really fast, it's their energy I'm tugging on and going, oh, look at this little worm. Look at this little worm. The rest of you know this. The little worms get real angry. And I like it when they get mad. Are you molding? Are you tilted? Then I can show up on camera even looking like this. And still have more dignity than most of you. What can we do about this to elevate and transcend this petty energy? Create with spirit. Paint. Write. Dance. Sing. Love. Decorate. Cook. Clean. Live your life. Get married. Kiss. Make love. Go for a walk in the forest. Kiss the earth. Have a birthday party. Celebrate yourself, even by yourself. Do things together with your family, with nature if you have no family like me. Help the young ones learn that fire fucking burns. And that some of you are not supposed to touch that fire. Some of you are supposed to play with the earth, not with the fire. Now, to all you gentlemen with actual penises in between your legs who are putting all the weight on the women and the mothers in your lives, grow some fucking balls, will ya? Because if I, as your stereotypical tranny, faggot, homo, lesbian, Middle Eastern, whatever, camel jockey, Mexican spick that you used to call me in the other life, the witch, brujeria, and all this shit, right? If I can still do my job as a child of God and goddess and call you out for the bullshit you guys are doing, don't make me be a better man with tits than you guys are with bigger dicks. Okay? And to all of you men who are so fucking chivalrous that you're like, oh, knights in shining armor. Well, I've needed help for quite a long time, and you guys haven't done shit to help me. How chivalrous are you? You women who claim to be so motherly and loving, you've seen another child of another mother be abused. You did nothing. You bitches who have been purposefully sabotaging me while you have your own children. You're literally teaching your children to be as petty as you've been to me, because that energy is now flowing through yourselves to your children. Because you guys are connected, your mothers, your fathers, you're connected to your children. So that's how generational curses really get passed on. You guys keep doing shady shit, your children see it, and then they do it. And you guys are like, oh, we've been cursed with generational curses. No, you've been cursed with stupidity because you've been petty to the children of God. And the children of God have been abusing the children of God. That's all it is. Jesus can't come down here and save you. Even if he did, people would probably mock him too. I mean, wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I was Jesus? Wouldn't it be funny if I was actually Persephone? Wouldn't it be funny if I actually was who I say I am? How humiliated would you all be if someone else actually showed up on the screen and said, yeah, that's Frida Kahlo? Look what you guys did to her. Again. Wouldn't it be funny if Archangel Michael himself came down and said, yo, you ready to go, Mayor? Let's go. There is nothing in this world I desire. I just wanted to have some fun. I wanted to live my life. I wanted to be at peace. And instead, I'm teaching the children of God how to not be petty. I'm ready to go whenever you are. Because I don't even know why I'm awake today. Do you ever get to that point, you guys? This is still part of your reading, by the way. Do you ever get to that point where you're like laying in bed and you're like, oh, I hope I don't wake up tomorrow? But not out of suicidal thoughts, not out of depression, but out of the sheer fucking absurdity of like, why would I want to wake up? Like, what's the point? I don't get paid. I don't get to do anything. I get to just sit here. So what's the point? There is none, is there? Now I get to sit here for the rest of my day, wondering how I'm going to pay my bills. All the while, you guys sit there eating McDonald's, praying to a Father God who's watching you guys abuse me while you guys give him praise. But if I'm saying this to you, then I'm the problem. But you guys are doing what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying what you guys are doing. I'm pointing it out. And you guys are like, stop pointing it out. Stop doing it. Batiste can fucking donate $300, right? 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a fucking live chat. If you guys can go to McDonald's and spend $25 on like a Happy Meal, or go get your nails did for like $40, go get your hair did, you know. If you guys can donate to charities and buy stocks and do all these things, those are all selfish gain, aren't they? Whoops. I was not supposed to let that one slip out, was I? Too bad I have no teeth to keep the words in. You made a monster, and I relish in the scales you put on me. School of good and evil? Honey, the good was already evil. I was the stupid one that thought there was good and evil. You guys are all just fucking fucked up. And the ones that aren't fucked up, I hope you guys are like opening your fucking eyes and realizing you've been surrounded by snakes, and not the kind that aren't venomous. Check your environment. Check your space. Check your heart. Check your minds. I'm not the problem. You guys that see me as the problem are the problem. You guys that see your wives as the problem are the problem. You wives that perpetually blame your husbands, you're the problem. You children who are perpetually blaming your parents, you're the problem. And any god or angel that perpetually blames the creation of a god or an angel is the problem. Because if you guys had a god or a goddess or a queen of the world leading you with kindness, honesty, transparency, respect, resources, nourishment, compassion, empathy, and all this stuff, right? If you guys had that, would the world be the way it is? If I was sitting on top of the world saying yes or no to any decision made, oh, we're going to do COVID. No, you're not. Oh, we're going to go start a war. No, you're not. Oh, we're going to steal and rob and put these people in jail. No, you're not. What would the world look like if I was in charge? Free food, free healthcare, free living, no money for houses. Everybody gets a house and a car. You get a car, you get a car, and you get a house. Everybody gets clothes, help to raise their children. Everybody gets free daycare. All schools would be free. Did I mention all food would be free everywhere? Every city block would be required by fucking planetary law to have at least 6 fruit-bearing trees on either side of the sidewalk. All buildings must have fruit-bearing vine trees. All roofs of buildings must have herb gardens and bee apiaries or beehives for honey. Um, Bird houses outside every fucking tree, like hanging there off the trees. Bird feeders everywhere. Bird, squirrel, all that stuff. Every fucking city and suburb, an animal shelter with free transportation to the animal shelter that lets you adopt free animals. Medical care for animals for free. A city, like every city block having a community garden and a community grocery store that's giving the things from the garden. I said lay down like 72 times. And if you guys want resources to trade with each other, stuff like money, go for it. But you're only going to use that money for what you created. Oh, look, I made a cup. It's $2 bills. Here you go. Here's your $2 bills. Thank you. I'm going to go take these $2 bills over there and buy that person's plate. Hey, give me that plate. How much is it? $2 and a cup. All right, well, I have another cup. Here's this and $2. Give me that plate. And then we can build stores on that. We can build, Macy's and JCPenney and all this shit, but with actual stuff we all made. And each one in each city would be different. Cultures all over the world would be unique, not watered down and homogenized. Like a free world, a true new world. All secret societies, fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here with your goddamn secrets. All covens and clans, get the fuck out of here. We're all a global family. You want a secret society? It's a secret society of planet Earth. One. Unity. Otherwise, get the fuck out of here. Secret, shady, fucking mean girl games on. Out! All fucking tanks and weapons of destruction melted down into jewelry. All satellites brought fucking down, turned into fucking jewelry. All that technology being used to create new land masses, floating cities. Now we have more room, don't we? But you guys are so dumb lately. So fucking dumb. I've been dead for 100 years. And in 100 years, I was still ahead of you 100 years ago. More than 100 years. I've been ahead of you millennia. And you guys are like, she's crazy. No, dumbasses. You guys are just really behind. And this is still part of your reading. So stop judging me. This is the shit you guys deal with without knowing you deal with this, because it's the undercurrent of everything you guys are dealing with. What you're dealing with is the fizzy bubbles of this soda you've poured into the cup of your own lives. You live in a broken world with a broken system, and you think that your problems are the reason why the world's broken. No. The world's fucked up because it doesn't have a mother, maiden, and crone leading it. It has dirty old men making rules. And those dirty old men want to go back into the woman's womb. I've shown you this with either gender. I'm going to go. That's your reading for right now, for today. So the next time I do a reading for you later today, if my internet is still running, I hope we're going to be dealing with a different energy to read, because there's nothing else I can say about this. Either I get to sit on the throne of the world and help you guys fix this, or we all do this individually, one by one, to fix it. This is the problem. The men are expecting too much of the women are expecting too much of the men. Neither of them are meeting up the expectations of each other or themselves. And then they blame the governments. No wonder secret societies have been so shady to you guys. Look at how stupid you act. I don't even need to be on a throne of the world to show you guys what you're doing wrong. And you guys feel too shitty to even listen, because you're like, oh no, she found the wound. Yeah, do you ever want to tend it? Or do you want to keep telling me that I keep pointing at your wound and triggering it? Because I can smell your wound. And it smells far worse than what you guys have said about me. Because what you guys are smelling is yourselves first. Not me. Dumbass. Oh, but it's spiritual sensing. We're like sensing what you smell like. Or like we're scratching, sniffing a TV. in your own space. You guys have been tricked globally, and it's been going on for more than 100 years. It's exhausting. What can you do about it? Get your head out of your ass. Live with some more integrity. I love you. And I can say that and mean it, because if I didn't love you, I wouldn't still be alive. I'd be off in the ethers living my life, floating around space like a star, traveling with the sun and all the planets. Where are we going? That away. But lo and behold, your Jesus decided to bring me back again. Okay. So shape up, because I'm not staying on a planet where I have to clean up and wipe your asses. Okay? It's very simple to live a simple life. And if you guys don't want to do that, it's not my problem for calling you out for the trash that you people are. And if you're not trash and you're actually helping, then why don't I feel helped? Or why don't the people around you feel helped? Reality check time, babies. Because if someone like me is on the fucking internet calling you guys out for shady behavior, that doesn't mean that you're all excluded, does it? Especially if you're all sitting here listening, which means through the law of attraction, you attracted this because this vibration is in you too. Hence why I'm channeling this energy like a harp being played all the strings on. And I'm like, remember this string over here that you keep ignoring? The petty one. You want to fix that? And then the other card readers or whatever you people fucking call yourselves, you're like, oh, yeah, she just wants money. And then you guys tell me, don't tell people your business. Why not? You obviously tell people my business. You made money off my business. You made money off my blood, sweat, and tears. Why shouldn't I? Right? Why shouldn't I read about you guys? What about if I pick one of you and just do continuous readings on your lives every fucking day and make my channel based on your life experience and not even tell you? Just one person. I can just single out one person and read about them for the rest of their life and they wouldn't even know. But you would constantly be watching my channel and paying me like you guys do with other channels. Don't you see how that's wrong? But it's being done to me. And when I point it out, you guys are like, she's complaining, she's delusional, she thinks everyone's watching her. But you guys actually are. And you're actually doing what you're doing. So I'm not delusional. You guys are just in denial. So I can play too, but I'm not going to. Because it's undignified. I'm just going to keep telling you the truth. My internet will be cut off soon if I don't pay the bill. My credit card is in higher debt than it even should be, like logically. But there's still more room in there to put money, like to purchase things. How does that even work? If my limit's to $500 and I'm like $300 into it, how am I being declined to go buy food? If my TV was working 3 days ago or 4 days ago, and I sat down to eat, and now it's not working, when I just turned it off and turned it, to go to over there and come back, and then it's not working. And then you insult me online and tell me, how's your TV? And then you delete your message? Huh. I guess that's supposed to make me look crazy if I talk about it, huh? I don't care. 5 years. How many likes on Instagram from the World Wide Web? How is that normal? Not even 2. Not even 2. You're telling me on a world where Instagram is a platform, out of 8 billion some people, not 2 people notice my channel? Not one fucking person has noticed my YouTube channel in all these years to pay me. And then when I bring it up, I'm the one that's being petty or some shit? Like, how does that work? How does that work? And then when I call you guys out, you're like, no, don't talk about that. No, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to keep talking about it until I get my fucking paycheck, until I get paid for the work I do, until I can go see a doctor to fix the damage that the sons of God have done to me. And I don't mean the real sons of God. I mean the fake ones pretending to be sons of God while they're having sex orgies. You guys are so bad at sex too. It's disgusting. So sad. Okay. That's your reading. That's the energy. It really is, darling. It truly, genuinely is. The energy out there with how you guys are. This is what it's like when you put words to it. It should not be this difficult for a 41-year-old Middle Eastern woman in the country of the United States of America to fucking make more than $900 a month to survive for 4 decades and 2 lifetimes spanning since the 1800s. How is this what the children of God are doing on planet Earth in this construct? And you smile when you cause pain to others. You guys are broken. And I hope God fixes you because I'm done trying. I'm just going to keep reading this energy while my internet is so active. I'm going to read all the energies. I'm going to keep being me. I'm going to keep being honest. I'm going to go paint later today. I might actually put it on YouTube and we can paint together. I got my crystals, bracelet stuff out because I need to remake some of my bracelets, restring them. So we might have like a nice arts and crafts day today. I don't know. But these card readings, you guys are just stealing from me at this point. And I'm like handing you wisdom to steal. And I'm tired of it. I'll still do readings, but I'm probably just going to read for myself from now on. So that it really has no relevance to any of you. So, I mean, what's the point of not doing it? You know? At least I can have my own fucking YouTube channel too. With my own card readings for myself. Instead of going to you fucking treacherous bitches and trusting you. Well, all you cunts do is give me false hope. And then insult me secretly in between your videos. While you're shitting and kicking that shit. And you're like, oh, that shit's actually Celeste, isn't it? Apparently, lo and behold, I thought I had another friend. Stupid me. Anyway, lesson learned. My illusion, my mistake. There are no friends here for me. There is no paycheck here for me, and there is no kindness here for me. Just like there's no medical attention, and there's no, oh wait, I'm kidding. I'm the fucking daughter of God. And God loves me. And is always taking care of me. So I love you guys. He loves you guys too. Do you want me to dress up as a witch for Halloween for you? Will that make you shit your pants?